day after the block.
Disney Ushies are now playing at Woolworths and Big W. And right now, get a bonus Disney Ushi when you buy any participating Gillette or Energizer product in a $30 shop. Shop now at a Woolworths and Big W near you.
Every 2 minutes, someone needs the Royal Flying Doctor service. Join us this October for the Oceans to Outback Challenge, where you can walk, run, or ride and raise funds to keep the Flying Doctor flying. Register for free for the Oceans to Outback Challenge starting this October. Sign up now at oceans2outback.org.au.
I thought you just got out of hospital. Well, I can't let her slow me down. They've made to have lunch, do my physio exercises, grab some groceries. I just dropped in here for a cold one before I head home. All it takes is the right support. And right at home.
For over 45 years, Hatondo Homes has been dedicated to helping families build their dream homes. Recognising that every family is unique, our expert local teams can bring your new home journey to life.
Chesty cough and chest congestion? For double trouble, try new Strepsils Herbal Chesty Cough. The dual relief liquid helps clear mucus to relieve a cough and clear congestion. Try new Strepsils Herbal Liquid.
Don't say you're down. You gotta stand up and fight. Gotta stand up.
When every move counts, precision is everything. With power that responds the moment you do, the new all-electric Lexus RZ has motion mastered.
Have you been injured at work or in an accident? Whitelaw McDonald Lawyers offer a no-win, no-fee service. Call Whitelaw McDonald Lawyers, representation you can rely on and trust.
My neighbour's a lawyer. I'm sure she's good.
You should use my cousin Daryl's lawyer. It's great.
What about Uncle Frank? He's a lawyer.
Everyone's full of advice. But when you really need a compensation lawyer, choose lawyers a lawyer would choose. Carol and O'Day, the trusted law experts.
If it's obvious you need great insurance, get GIO. Great insurance, obviously.
Coastal Bathroom Week opens the floodgates.
There's a water leak.
I have to do a shoey. Trust sinks fast in a double-crossing debacle.
I literally gave them the waterproofers such
I was a
And what makes Dan...
Do we have to really spell it out for him?
...blow his stack?
Oh, that's when you got roasted.
It's scary.
Tonight, 7:30 on 9.
Disney Ushies are now playing at Woolworths. And right now, get a bonus Disney Ushi when you buy any participating Heinz or 4 and 20 product in a $30 shop. Shop now at a Woolworths near you.
When things get real, I want to speak to a real person real quick.
Things are real.
Okay, and the tow truck is on its way.
That's why Yui is CanStar's most awarded comprehensive car and home insurer. Yui, you insured.
My problem is ringing in my ear.
I'm always asking people to repeat things.
If the phone is in another room, I can't hear it.
I miss feeling connected with people.
This is our Ampli Mini. We're going to turn them on now. How do I sound to you?
Look at that.
Oh, my.
Experience the difference the Ampli Mini can make. Call 13MyEars to book your 30-day free trial.
Fancy new toys on this slippery boat ramp means the dad will need to tread carefully. Let's go give him a hand.
Mitsubishi's most capable ute ever. Nothing can frighten a Triton.
About to go in the water.
At Officeworks, shop new products. Get these Book Week costumes and accessories, this Born Paint by Numbers canvas board set, or this Hello Kitty and Friends range. Officeworks, big ideas, low prices.
What matters to me is seeing Nan happy.
What matters to me is knowing Mum's getting the support she needs.
At Catholic Healthcare, what matters to you matters to us. That's why our team is here to support your independence at home. Visit catholichealthcare.com.au.
Hi, it's Joe from Cardiff Select Cars. Don't just settle for any trade-in. Get the best deal for your car and get cash. Better deal, better prices and get cash today. Come see Cardiff Select Cars and let us do a better deal for you. Go!
I don't know why anyone comes here. It's just so quiet.
Quiet your mind mouth with extra gum. Chew you good.
Tough stains? No problem for Vanish Gold Pro Turbo.
These will take ages to come out.
It'll only take 30 minutes. Just one scoop of Vanish Gold Pro Turbo contains a unique accelerator system that turbocharges stain removal.
Trust Vanish, forget stains.
This program brought to you by Electro Dry for clean, soft, healthy carpets and lounges.
Hello, I'm Natasha Beyersdorf. In NBN News tonight, the AUKUS public inquiry arrives in Newcastle as the city braces itself for the possibility it could be home to a nuclear submarine base. A man swims to shore after a yacht fire on Lake Macquarie. Australia steps up the fight against bird flu. A new app to help people with disabilities navigate venues. And paranormal activity tours of a Newcastle landmark uncover a spooky past. NBN News coming up 5:30.
For 60 years, Colorbond steel has been made by you. By your communities, your families, and your dreams. But most of all, by this country. Because a land like this demands durability. That's why for 60 years, we've helped you make your Australian dream. Colorbond, made by Australia.
So, Robbo's dropping by later.
Give it heaps and get into the BT50 XS cab chassis now from $39,990 drive away, or the BT50 Boss from $58,990 drive away.
He drives a BT50, right?
Whiskers are more.
You could buy these, or you could spend 50% less at Aldi and get these perfect Whittle baby products. Oh, look at those chubby Whittle savings. That's an Aldi price. Aldi. Good different.
Go Harvey Norman hot deals on laptops. Perfect for everyday essentials. This 14-inch HP laptop now $398. Or step up to a 2-in-1 touchscreen laptop with the Acer Aspire Spin. Save $600. Best prices at Harvey Norman.
Running empty's a bit of a pain. At Origin, we're helping you keep your LPG topped up with simple orders through our app. That's all kinds of useful.
Go Harvey Norman Australian-made furniture. Create your own look with Australian-made lounges with options in fabric, leather, size and shape. Australian-made dining furniture made for you with buffets, entertainment units and more to complete your look. At Harvey Norman, we're proud to support Australian-made.
Tony and Eleanor talked to IMB Bank about their home loan. They got a great low rate, saved on fees and got $4,000 cash back. So Tony's going to spend big and order an entree. IMB Bank, right by you.
Go Harvey Norman bonus gift card deals. Westinghouse French door fridge plus $65 gift card. Save 50% on Ecovacs RoboVac and mop plus bonus gift card. Samsung 77-inch OLED TV, save over $1,000 plus bonus gift card. Best prices at Harvey Norman now.
My job is to keep people safe. I make it personal. It's me versus him.
Someone knows something.
Oh, God.
No, wait. Don't move.
Trigger Point, tonight after the block on 9.
At Audica, we know hearing well is personal. That's why we're proud to provide personalised hearing care tailored to your needs so you can hear your way. Audica, your hearing is our expertise.
TPG is helping Aussies save money every single day. Like weekdays,
moving day, even Valentine's Day. With a 12-month price lock on your NBN 500 for $69.99 a month at TPG.
What would you like to taste today?
Every coffee, a new world. Every sip, a new taste. Keep exploring with new Virtual Up Nespresso. What else?
Tough stains? No problem for Vanish Gold Pro Turbo.
These will take ages to come out.
It'll only take 30 minutes. Just one scoop of Vanish Gold Pro Turbo contains a unique accelerator system that turbocharges stain removal.
Trust Vanish, forget stains.
Adding more living room to your home can be a real game changer. And Patio World's glass rooms are a great way to create a cosy, enclosed space or a fabulous open-air entertainment area all year round. Patio World. So come talk to Patio World today.
Go Harvey Norman, your destination for the Samsung Galaxy Z series. Pre-order the Galaxy Z Fold 8 or Flip 8 and get a bonus $300 gift card. Plus, bonus gift cards on Galaxy Watch 9 and Watch Ultra 2. Bonus offers end August 13 at Harvey Norman.
Crusader Newcastle has a new home in Beresfield and we're celebrating with a grand opening sale. There's savings across the range and exclusive factory offers. Don't miss out. Crusader Newcastle's grand opening at our new home, Newcastle RV Supercentre, Beresfield.
When significant assets are at stake, you need expert guidance.
If you're separating, you need Turnbull Hill lawyers to achieve the property settlement you deserve.
We're in it together when you turn to Turnbull Hill lawyers.
The Beds R Us birthday sale is on and Sleepmaker have come to the party. Rest better on a famous Miracoil or Osteo Aussie-made mattress for half the recommended price. Yes, all Sleepmaker mattresses are half price. Big birthday sale on now at Beds R Us.
Go Harvey Norman bonus gift card deals. Westinghouse French door fridge plus $65 gift card. Save 50% on Ecovacs RoboVac and Mop plus bonus gift card. Samsung 77-inch OLED TV save over $1,000 plus bonus gift card. Best prices at Harvey Norman now. Go!
The perfect cup begins long before that creamy first sip. Because cafe quality taste begins with barista quality milk. How good? So good.
For fast pain relief, it's not just the medicine that matters, it's how efficiently your body can absorb it. Try Panadol Optizorb. The difference is in the science. Patented Optizorb technology provides more consistent absorption for effective pain relief.
Barry, this aged care support stuff is
doing my head in.
Well, I know someone who'll help you get the support you need. An in-home consultation is free with Right at Home. Hey, thanks, Barry. All it takes is the right support and Right at Home.
We don't like to show off.
We should never be so vulgar as to make a fuss.
But BritBox has gotten bigger.
What?
Better.
No way.
And prettier than ever.
You can't be serious.
That's impossible.
More new exclusive mysteries, dramas, documentaries, and comedies.
Remarkable.
More ways to watch.
No big deal.
More of your favourites, streaming before anywhere else.
Isn't it amazing?
Duh, yes.
But let's not make a scene. BritBox, the ultimate collection of British telly. Always better, now bigger.
We make DIY easy at Bunnings.
The prices here do make DIY easy. Take your time, have a bit of fun with it.
Changing your doorknobs in the kitchen or painting that wall can make the biggest difference.
We're here to make DIY easy for everyone.
Bunnings Warehouse. This is our Ampli Mini. They're almost invisible. We're going to turn them on now. How do I sound to you?
Ooh.
Sounds clearer, doesn't it?
Look at that.
Now let's go try them in a rather special room.
Hello. Thank you.
Hello, love. Now we can finally chat at dinner.
Finally.
It's not just your hearing. For us, it's your life. Call 13MyEars to book your 30-day free trial.
It's our turf, our time. Believe in gold. Wallabies Japan. Saturday on 9 and Stansford.
It started over a light. Now it's all-out war between neighbours.
I love my fur baby, but I don't love how much he costs. So I'm just going to spend less on him. Amazon has low prices on everything I need. Like these dental sticks because... Pet cameras for separation anxiety. My separation anxiety. He doesn't even know I'm gone. And a leash for walks. Can you pretend you didn't hear that? So spend less on your sweet little freeloader with Amazon. Come on.
At Domino's, it's 1, 2, free. Get 2 large pizzas, pick up or delivered, and get a third pizza free. Yep, buy 2 pizzas and number 3 is free. Score the 1-2 free deal for a limited time only at Domino's.
Earn big with TripADeal. Experience China Discovery from $1199 per person, including flights. Immerse yourself in rich culture and fascinating history on this 10-day bucket list tour. Discover the ancient wonders of Beijing. Walk the Great Wall. Experience bustling Shanghai and more. Plus, earn 20,000 bonus Qantas points when you book by August 31. Now that's big. Search TripADeal now.
Whether it's car, boat, caravan or home insurance, with NRMA Insurance, the more eligible policies you have, the more you could save. Because that's what a help company would do. NRMA Insurance, a help company.
Big designers come with big prices. Not at Specsavers. We've got big names and one tiny price. Get any one pair of designer glasses with single vision lenses now only $149. The Specsavers Big Name Designer Sale.
It's the 40 Winks Sleep event of the year. So whatever you're waking up for, get up to 50% off mattresses and up to 30% off furniture, plus free local delivery. Hurry, sale ends Sunday. Terms, conditions and exclusions apply. 40 Winks, serious about sleep.
This program brought to you by Electro Dry for clean, soft, healthy carpets and lounges.
Tonight in NBN News, Australia steps up the fight against bird flu. A man forced to swim to safety from a burning yacht on Lake Macquarie. And a tough day in the water for local surfers at the Tahiti Pro. The news coming up at 5:30. Tonight, swimming for his life, a yachty's race to safety as his vessel burns on Lake Macquarie. The fight against H5 bird flu ramps up, with the government announcing its vaccination plans. A train derails in the Upper Hunter, sparking an investigation. And swell pumping as the hopes of northern New South Wales surfers take a thumping at the Tahiti Pro.
This is NBN News with Natasha Beyersdorf.
Good evening. A man has made a lucky escape after his boat caught fire at Lake Macquarie last night. Locals on shore dialed 000, filming the ordeal and pleading with him to abandon ship.
A yacht engulfed in flames, its owner on board and frantically trying to save it. The man desperately throwing buckets of water on the blaze, but to no avail. The chaos caught on camera by neighbours.
I told my husband somebody's there. And I thought maybe something happened and he needs help.
I was surprised about this. I thought it was on a party on the boat.
There's a lot of people down the corner a bit, singing our turn to swim in.
The 61-year-old abandoning ship, jumping into icy winter waters.
Oh, yes, plus sharks out there.
Swimming 300 metres back to shore.
We just went downstairs. I took the towel and some clothes.
Neighbours dialed 000 around 9 p.m. Police, paramedics and firefighters raced to Waihee Point, tackling the blaze on the water.
Definitely, because there was a person in the water, that the urgency was ramped up, definitely.
But 10-metre yacht Ripples couldn't be saved. Its charred remains glowing on the bottom of Lake Macquarie. Hazmat crews quick to put a boom in place.
There's always the possibility of leaks from oil and fuel.
Today, that barrier was removed. By late this morning, there was little to suggest a fire had happened here at all. As for what happens next, Maritime will now work with the boat's owner to salvage the vessel. Neighbours thankful the skipper escaped unharmed, but sharing his heartbreak.
We used to own 3 boats before, so we know all about the money and time spent in them, that's for sure.
Early investigations suggest the fire spread from the ship's galley and is not suspicious. Gabriella Warner, NBN News.
Vaccines will be rolled out across the country as part of the federal government's plan to stop the spread of deadly H5 bird flu. Native species in captivity will be top of the agenda as experts warn states and territories to prepare for more mass deaths.
Feeling the heat in the hen house. The Federal Environment Minister meeting with conservation groups as the bird flu outbreak takes flight.
Spring and summer are coming. That's when birds get it together and start breeding, and this is when it's going to spread.
Not afraid to ruffle feathers, advocates pushing the Commonwealth for an immediate $200 million response to the H5 strain.
To make sure that we're getting rid of weeds where birds are nesting, that we're making sure we have wetland connectivity, that habitat is not being destroyed.
There's currently 236 confirmed detections of the H5 strain in wild birds, with 163 in South Australia, 58 in Victoria, just 1 in Queensland, and now 4 in New South Wales.
Communities are telling us they are devastated. They are in tears about what this might mean on the ground.
The government confirming a $2 million plan to roll out vaccines to states and territories over the coming days, prioritising native species in captivity.
It does take 2 vaccination doses to vaccinate birds, and it is difficult enough to catch wild birds once, let alone twice. Where it's possible to vaccinate wild birds, we will do so.
With biosecurity measures remaining the first line of defence for farms.
We want to make sure that important staples remain available to the Australian public.
Manny Green, NBN News.
A Hunter-based MP says it's important a strong buyer can be found after reports Macquarie Asset Management could sell off its 50% stake in the Port of Newcastle.
It needs to be, I think, some of the super funds. We have so much money in super, $4.5 trillion. Another super fund should step up and say they want to invest in the Hunter.
Macquarie Asset Management says a final decision will not be taken on what happens next until the sale process is complete, expected to be later this year. A second strong wind warning was issued for the Hunter today as clean-up efforts continued following yesterday's wild weather. Crews worked to clear a fallen power pole at Adamstown tennis courts with around 100 SES call-outs across Newcastle and Lake Macquarie for fallen trees and leaking roofs. The AUKUS agreement is Australia's biggest defence deal, with questions still looming if Newcastle could be home to a base for nuclear-powered submarines. Residents gathered today to weigh in on the multi-billion-dollar plan and whether it's the best option for taxpayers' money.
Inside the historic Newcastle City Hall, an inquiry on a history-making defence deal. The crowd-funded AUKUS public inquiry, panelled by the likes of former Labor Minister Peter Garrett and former Defence Chief Chris Barry, has been scrutinising the agreement and whether the public was adequately consulted prior to the deal being inked.
There has been more public consideration of the AUKUS deal by their Congress office in the States and their Parliament in the United Kingdom than there has been in Australia. That doesn't pass the pub test.
The Labor Party has taken our commitment to AUKUS to 2 elections since then, so we've subjected our view to full public scrutiny, and support for AUKUS is growing in the community.
Locals sharing their thoughts in written submissions and at today's hearing.
The Australian government is spending more money on the AUKUS project than there are stars in the Milky Way.
Australians are entitled to ask themselves, for a cost of $368 billion and rising, will AUKUS keep us safe? And are there other, better and more prudent alternatives?
With a particular focus on Newcastle's potential involvement, our port still on the cards to house the nuclear submarine base.
There is a concern here that having the presence of the submarines in Newcastle, a military base here, would make us a target.
The inquiry heads to Wollongong tomorrow before travelling to other cities. Once hearings are complete, the commissioners say findings will be prepared and delivered to the federal government.
Well, we know what the findings are going to be, and our commitment to AUKUS is absolute.
Jessica Warboys, NBN News.
Testing of the backup fuel system in a bid to commission Kurri Kurri Power Station has experienced a setback. Snowy Hydro says start-up issues forced a temporary halt to its diesel testing. Operators are now working with turbine manufacturer Mitsubishi Heavy Industries on solutions. Diesel testing is expected to recommence Monday, while the primarily fuel source gas has been commissioned. A 25-metre phone tower will be built in Mount Hutton after Lake Macquarie voted to approve its development application at last night's meeting. 13 submissions against the project were made, citing its potential impacts on the value of nearby properties. The tower was proposed by Downer EDI to boost reception in a well-known black spot and will be built on land owned by Hunter Water. Developers have revealed refined plans for 2 controversial apartment towers in Cooks Hill in step with consultation. The proposal at the former Channel 10 building site now amended to see the Derby Street Tower reduced from 12 stories to 11 and Tyrrell Streets from 8 to 6. Dwelling numbers across both dropped from 113 units to 85. Parking spaces have been reduced by 15 across the 2 towers, with more for visitors. Shocking CCTV of near misses along Newcastle's light rail corridor has been released this Rail Safety Week. Keola's Hunter warns emergency braking can injure passengers on board and stress drivers.
Emergency brakes, I think, are very misunderstood, and people downplay the consequences of their impact on the light rail. And so when we do apply the emergency brakes, we often see an impact on our staff, employees and the drivers, because obviously they get a bit shocked and shaken.
We're urged to stay behind platform lines and cross tracks at designated pedestrian points. The Civic Theatre opens its doors for a paranormal performance for the first time this September. 3 ghost tours will treat attendees to a behind-the-scenes look at the famous venue, with the possibility of encountering Joe, the theatre's rumoured resident ghost.
The story is that he was a stagehand and he had an accident, I think. There's a couple of stories that have been circulating over the years.
Tickets go on sale tomorrow. Well, those winds eased off today. Temperatures fairly mild for this time of year too. You're watching NBN News. Still ahead, details of a train derailment in the Upper Hunter, plus the new app determining if venues are accessible to people with a disability, and a display of fighter pilot prowess and firepower in the Hunter.
On 9 News tonight, Sydney service stations targeted in a major border force operation. More than 130 killed in Colombia's worst earthquake in a decade. Rates on hold with a warning inflation is still too high. Analysis from our team of experts. And the Panthers respond to Brian To'o's shock signing with PNG.
Wake up, no more nap, your turn is coming up. We don't need to disconnect, to be connected. Renault Symbio's full hybrid E-Tech. Renault Symbio's full hybrid E-Tech self-charging.
They call this the lucky country.
Thanks the Lord, red 55.
But there's a funny thing about luck. There's only so much of it to go round.
That's a cow.
See, for every fluke,
On the buzzer.
there's bound to be a fail. Yeah, you never know which end of the stick you're gonna get when the lucky country isn't so lucky.
Lucky you're with Amy.
All you really want is an open road, a good break, a helpful mate, a new toy, a secret spot. Get what you really want with the Ranger and Everest triple stack deal. Get 3K off select MY 26.5 models, plus 5 free general services, plus a 3K deposit contribution when you finance with Ford Finance. Get the Ranger and Everest triple stack deal at participating Ford dealers now.
Go Harvey Norman Australian-made furniture. Create your own look with Australian-made lounges with options in fabric, leather, size and shape. Australian-made dining furniture made for you with buffets, entertainment units and more to complete your look. At Harvey Norman, we're proud to support Australian-made.
For a limited time, enjoy savings of up to $6,600 per couple on Travel Marvel River Cruises and Tours. Enjoy a 15-day premium river cruise between Budapest and Amsterdam from $4,995 when you book with Hello World Travel.
Newcastle Airport has resumed normal operations after the runway closed overnight, grounding all evening flights. The shutdown is understood to have been caused by an airfield lighting issue, which also saw 2 early morning flights bound for Brisbane and Melbourne cancelled. Flights were back up and running at 6:30 this morning. An investigation's underway after a train derailment brought the Upper Hunters coal haulage line to a halt. A leading wheel on a Pacific National train came off the tracks at the Ardglen Loop around midday yesterday, shutting down the transport corridor. It's the company's second major incident in recent weeks, with another probe underway into a runaway train which travelled at speeds of up to 90 kilometres an hour over a distance of 20 kilometres in late July. For people with disabilities, heading out can be stressful when there are questions over an event or venue's accessibility. But a Newcastle man is aiming to eliminate the guesswork, creating an app which has already mapped tens of thousands of spots.
11 years ago, Brodie Duncan's life changed in a mining accident. His right arm was amputated and then reattached.
Following the next 2 years after that, I had 10 operations to, try to get as much functionality back within my arm as possible.
It left him disabled, but it wasn't until a surfing accident left a close mate a quadriplegic that he developed a desire for change.
How hard some events are to access, and the accessibility wasn't listed up front.
So he started work on the Inclusable app 2 years ago.
The last thing I thought I'd have a passion in was coding, coming from it being a fitter and turner.
The app now has more than 42,000 venues listing their accessibility features clearly. Reviews can also be left to help other users avoid surprises when heading out.
For a wheelchair user in a 200 kilo powered wheelchair, sometimes the smallest step can be a hurdle. And that's not, the fault of the venue. They might think they are accessible, because they've got a ramp and they've got a disability toilet.
Brodie says governments are even getting on board, using the Inclusable app to highlight events and locations accessible in their cities.
Local councils can also find out all the suburbs in their local LGA and the accessible venues that we've mapped, and then put that on their own website.
Jack Marnie, NBN News.
Newcastle and Port Stephens residents were treated to sights of F-35 soaring over RAF Base Williamtown. It was part of a training exercise for the Air Force's Operational Conversion Unit. Plane spotters capturing the aircraft from below, including the release of its flares. Adam Murray's here now with sport. Adam, well, the best in the world tried to tame Tahiti today.
Good evening, Tash. Kelly Slater, he continues to baffle fans. After the break, the GOAT steals the headlines as stars from northern New South Wales tackle the towering swell. And the Knights on the mend, with stars set to return from injury.
You have arrived.
Sculpted, refined.
You got me singing from the mountain top as I see it
Oh, look at that juicy, those golden, that ice cold. Wait, there's more? Get 4 items for $7.95 with the McSmart meal. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
You bring the big things. Stratco will bring the how-to.
AHS Newcastle is now open. Your new home for the full case construction range. Sales, service and local support right here in the Hunter. Visit us today at 239 Old Maitland Road, Hexham.
Fit out your home or commercial gym with Southern Cross Fitness. Treadmills, exercise bikes, all in one home gyms, squat racks, Hyrox equipment, weights and barbells. Locally owned by real people for real results. Southern Cross Fitness, Cardiff and Maitland.
Go Harvey Norman hot deals on laptops. Perfect for everyday essentials. This 14-inch HP laptop now $398. Or step up to a 2-in-1 touchscreen laptop with the Acer Aspire Spin. Save $600. Best prices at Harvey Norman.
The Newcastle Hino 300 Series plate run-out is on now. This is your opportunity to save thousands on all Hino 2026 300 Series trucks. Stocks are limited and the savings won't last. Test drive today at Newcastle Hino.
The local trade have been supporting us for 30 years. We wanted to be able to offer them something better. And this trade centre, I think, ticks that box.
Tiles for your walls, tiles for your floor, save more at Tile Warehouse.
This Sport Report brought to you by Harvey Norman. Shop best brands, best range, best prices.
It was a tough day in pumping swell for our northern New South Wales surfers at the Tahiti Pro. Morgan Siblick and Callum Robson both scoring big, but still falling short as they both went down to some of the world's best.
Teahupo'o was firing and Morgan Siblick threw himself straight into it.
Well done, Morgan Siblick on the takeoff, Jesse. Man, that was a massive wave.
The Merriweather board rider laid down consistently strong scores, but Brazilian João Chianca only needed one to take out the round 2 heat.
Lunging into this one, João Chianca looking for another exit. It's a bonus section.
A tough pill to swallow for Siblick. His total would have been enough for victory in most other heats for the day.
Wow, super deep.
Callum Robson took on 2025 Tahiti Pro winner Jack Robinson in an all-Aussie battle.
Callum Robson turned in an unbelievable ride. Dang, that was impressive.
The Evans Head surfer more than held his own, but the reigning Teahupo'o champ was too good.
Here goes Jack. Buried in this pit.
Robinson will now have to battle wildcard Kelly Slater in round 3 after the greatest of all time pulled out a near-perfect ride to defeat 3-time world champ Gabriel Medina.
Kelly packs it, multiple sections, comes out flying into the channel.
While the Central Coast Joel Vaughan was also knocked out earlier in the day, Ethan Ewing getting the better of the North Shelley board rider. Montana Clare, NBN News.
Phoenix Crossland and Bradman Best are set to return when the Knights host the Titans on Sunday afternoon. In an added boost, Justin Holbrook has named Pasami Saulo on the extended bench. It could be his first game back from foot surgery. Singleton's Jules Kirkpatrick returns to Newcastle's NRLW side, named to start against the Raiders. Mercedes Taulele Siala shifts back to the wing after a stint in the back row. Meanwhile, Simone Kapani has been named to start at prop for the doubleheader at McDonald Jones Stadium. Souths and Central have been the big improvers in Newcastle Rugby League this season and will meet in week 1 of the finals. The Butcher Boys in particular on Saturday, planning to continue silencing the critics. The final 5 of 2026 with Central in the picture. A forced off-season rebuild the club embraced.
We wrote us off really early and we all took it upon ourselves that, we'll make sure we make the 5 and take it week by week, and that's what we've done.
Finishing 3rd on the ladder, the Butcher Boys have no reason but to continue defying the critics in the final series.
They're probably still writing us off now, so we'd love to upset a couple of people.
Finishing the regular season on a 4-game winning streak, Central is plotting an ambush at Townsend Oval on Saturday against Souths in the qualifying final.
I think they've recruited really well, and that shows on the park. We're a pretty tight-knit club, and they seem to be playing for one another and playing pretty well for their coach. So I think they'll be really physical and coming out pretty fast.
Timing can be everything at this time of the year, and the Lions have been bolstered by the return of several stars in recent weeks.
They're starting to come back into the side, and I think we're starting to gel again and sort of hit the form we showed at the start of the year.
Souths are also this year's club champions, with all 4 grades set to feature in the playoffs. But it's a milestone that'll mean little if they aren't fighting for silverware on grand final day.
Across the whole club, it's been a huge buy-in, some really good coaching across our club, and everyone seems to be hitting the ground running.
There was a huge upset in the penultimate round of Northern NPL, with league newcomer Cohiba, which is in the relegation battle, handed Premiers Broadmeadow a 1-0 defeat. As for Belmont Swansea, it secured a spot in the finals for the first time. Valentine has also done enough to guarantee a place in next year's Premier competition, while Adamstown, Olympic and Lambton are still fighting to avoid the dreaded relegation playoffs. North Stars fans were in raptures on Sunday afternoon as Finnish import Santeri Harala delivered one of the finishes of the season. The attacker scoring on the buzzer to clinch a 4-3 victory for Newcastle over the Ice Dogs. It was sweet revenge for the North Stars after the Sydney side took out the first clash of their doubleheader, a narrow 5-4 win in Sydney. And Newcastle's Jason Doyle is back in Speedway GP's top 10 following the 8th round in Lativa. The former world champion reached the last chance qualifiers, placing 7th at the meeting. Meanwhile, fellow Aussie Brady Kurtz has had to pass the golden jacket on to Bartosz Smarslik, who returned to the top step of the podium. And there are 2 rounds to go this year. And I'll be keen for both of them. Can't wait.
Thank you, Adam. Stay with us. Lauren Kempe will join us next with a look at the weather.
On 9 News tonight, the RBA leaves rates on hold but warns inflation is still too high. Full analysis from our experts at 6. Shots fired and 2 boys arrested at Eagle Vale, with police still searching for a 3rd gunman. Border Force Blitz coordinated raids launched on petrol stations across Sydney. A milestone at the Olympic Park Metro. How it will change your trip to the footy. And will he play this season? Latrell Mitchell back at Rabbitohs training. All of that 9 News coming your way at 6 o'clock.
Disney Ushies are now playing at Woolworths. And right now, get a bonus Disney Ushie when you buy any participating Kellogg's or McCain product in a $30 shop. Shop now at a Woolworths near you.
Stop paying $5 for coffee when you can enjoy our rich, velvety smooth barista coffee for just $2.50. That's right, award-winning barista-made coffee from just $2.50. Only at Hungry Jack's.
Hey, Dad.
Confidence comes from the inside, but sometimes we need a little outside help.
You finally did it.
Ascend to Life, protecting Australians' confidence with income protection.
Wake up, no more nap, your turn is coming up.
We don't need to disconnect to be connected. Renault Symbiose full hybrid e-tech. Renault Symbiose full hybrid e-tech self-charging.
Oh, nice! Every new Rawson home is built with a team of experts, guiding you every step of the way.
So they take you under their wing? Huh?
Built better together with Rawson Homes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome home. Whether you're buying your first home, selling a cherished property, or finding the perfect tenant, we're here to help. PRD, Port Stephens' #1 real estate agency. Let's make it yours too.
Go Harvey Norman. Create more space in your bedroom with clever storage beds designed to hide the clutter. Discover generous storage with our exclusive range of storage beds, all without compromising on style. Hidden storage, huge value. Best prices at Harvey Norman now.
This weather report brought to you by Harvey Norman. Shop best brands, best range, best prices.
Strong norwesterly winds died down a little, making for a much calmer Tuesday along the eastern seaboard. Partly cloudy skies further west though. Hopefully we'll see a little more rain there before the week's out. Mark Wilson snapped this gorgeous vista at Main Beach in Byron Bay during what was a truly lovely blue sky morning along the north coast. Overnight we had some decent 25 to 30 millimetre falls east of Perth and along WA's southern coastline, with some similar totals in Victoria's south, adding to the flood risk there, unfortunately, and some light rain further north along parts of the Great Dividing Range. Now, skies are pretty clear across most of eastern Australia for now, but this cloud band is moving pretty quickly towards the country's southeast corner this evening. Our region should dodge a lot of the stronger winds and rain passing over Tasmania and Victoria tonight, but an upper level trough will produce some scattered showers and the odd storm throughout the eastern interior, extending all the way up into parts of inland Queensland in the next few days. Plenty of sunshine in the Alice tomorrow tomorrow. Southeasterly winds will, though, drop maximum temperatures ever so slightly. It's very mild in Brisbane, reaching a top of 25 degrees under partly cloudy skies, and Sydney's getting up to 20. Blue skies throughout the Hunter today, and strong winds dropped back locally right across the region. We had western or westerly winds, and they'll still be up to around 25 to 30 k's an hour along the coast tomorrow with partly cloudy skies. We are likely to see a little bit of rain pass through the region from late afternoon through to the evening. It will be scattered falls. We're topping out at 20 degrees at the entrance, 21 in Newcastle after a single-digit start. Nelson Bay is getting up to 20 as well. In the valley, a cool start as well before a top of 20 in Maitland. Muswellbrook's up to 18, so is Scone, Merriwa and Murrurundi. The Barrington tops a cool 7 degrees. Taking a look at coastal conditions for tomorrow, we've got 2-metre seas and swell, westerly winds up to 25 knots, keeping conditions pretty flat offshore. We have a low tide in the morning at 7:57, at 1:54 a.m. rather, with the morning high tide coming in at 7:57, afternoon low at 1:28. Sun to rise at 6:33 and setting at 5:24. 21 degrees the top in Newcastle tomorrow, partly cloudy skies. It's set to remain mostly fine and sunny until the start of the weekend, and then we're going to see a little bit of rain begin to flare up from late weekend through to early next week, thanks to a slight onshore influence. 18 degrees in Scone tomorrow, showers possible, and then clearing on Thursday for mostly fine conditions. 19 on Friday, plenty of sunshine. Gosford's up to 20 degrees tomorrow, partly cloudy skies and rain arriving at the start of the weekend. And checking out the surf across some of our local beaches today, some gorgeous sunshine throughout Newcastle, making for some pretty nice sets for some of the board riders. We're only set to see a 1-metre southerly swell tomorrow though, Tash, with offshore west to nor'westerly winds.
Lauren, thank you very much. That is NBN News for this Tuesday. Up next is 9's Hour of National News. Thanks for your company tonight from all the team here. Good night.